Hello, my name is Russell Zahtab and I'm founder and developer of the SILKMentoring Women's Empowerment Cycle. Did you know that scientists have discovered a new way by which to dye silk? Previously, silk dyeing required large amounts of water as well as chemicals and was extremely time-consuming and harmful to the environment. The new method involves feeding a diet of mulberries treated with fluorescent dye to the silkworms. Once the silkworms ingested the dye, they then turned the color of the dye they were fed. The silkworms then spun their cocoon with the resulting color of the silk, matching what they have ingested. This got me thinking, humans have something in common with silkworms. We too have been force-fed so many things. Our cultures, school systems, upbringings, religion. Sure, they teach us a lot of good things, but in many cases, they have also limited, curtailed, and conditioned us into versions of ourselves which we are not happy with. The result can be this nagging sense of frustration and emptiness, a void which we wish to fill, a different person we want to become. What if we can put a stop to our conditioning and learn how to get closer to our true potential? What if we can choose the color of our own silk, so to speak? Here's the good news. We can. And to prove it, I have developed a conceptual framework I call the SILKMentoring Empowerment Cycle. This learning cycle is an immersive learning program aimed at true transformation through deep realizations, true interpersonal connections, and shifting habit building. Though there are no shortcuts and quick fixes. I, however, promise to accompany you all the way. The Emergence program takes my SILKMentoring cyclical learning approach to the next level. We dedicate time to explore and internalize each element. I used flip learning, which provides you with relevant materials and exercises to stimulate your learning, but also engages you to discover and contribute your own resources to the cohort. So what does my program look like? It is a 9-month program. Yes, this is symbolic of your rebirth, but it is also practical. My learning cycle contains several important elements which take time to digest. This is why each element will receive adequate attention. Spinning silk, after all, takes time. We will have 2 90-minute online sessions each month dedicated to deep diving, connecting, encouraging, and reinforcing within the cohort. We become each other's tribe. In between meetings, we will share learning materials and engage in exercises, journal our experiences, and stay in touch via a dedicated group chat. We will engage in a capstone exercise. You will receive a minimum of 180 to 200 learning hours, and at the end of this entire program, you will receive a completion certificate. I realize that a 9-month program sounds like a huge commitment, and that's precisely what it is, a commitment to your own transformation and well-being. It is 9 months because I know that change takes patience and time, something I'm willing to give you. Will you give it to yourself? Now the hard part. What does a program like this cost? It costs a lot of blood, sweat, and tears for one, and yes, it takes a long time to develop. And that is why instead of talking about costs, I would like to talk about value. I value this program at €3,500 for the 9-month engagement. I am, however, considering the times we live in, open to all kinds of consultation with regards to what you believe this program's value is to you. So let's talk, reach out to me, and let us consult so that we can figure out how we can move forward in our transformation. I invite you once again to join the 9-month emergence cycle with SILKMentoring. It is going to be fun, it is going to be engaging, and it is going to be liberating.